Hello again. Here we are today. Today we're in Sabden on a place called Back Lane. Not been here before, but we had a bit of a drive around this morning trying to find places to have a walk about, and I don't think we could have found a better place. I don't know if you can see, but that's the easiest trig point we've ever found. That's like 30 metres from the road. So I'll just give you a look around us. There's the woods we're going to go into. I don't know if you can see down at bottom, but that's the car park. So it's very handy. I'm not 100%, but I think that's Pendle Hill. Either that's Pendle Hill, or that's Pendle Hill. I won't know, I'll have to look up map when I get home. But like I said, we've not been here before. But how beautiful is this?
It is, it's beautiful and gorgeous, isn't it?
We'll go that way for you. Well, I think that way. What do you think?
Yeah.
Right, for those of you that don't know, I'll just give you a bit of an explanation about what we do. Recently we've started walking, last month or two. Well, we've been walking for a long time, like, but recently we've started documenting it. What we do, we wander around forests and moorlands of Lancashire, trying to find evidence for UK big cats, cryptids, strange phenomena, orbs, wisps, lights, you know, out strange. And we do see quite a lot of weird stuff on those walks, so we thought we'd start documenting it. And there is a lot of people contacting us saying like they enjoy watching us walks about and it's relaxing them, and thanks for that. So that's really appreciated. Oh, thought I seen something moving in there then, but no. So I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who's left us a comment. A few people have been talking about the encounters with big cats and strange sightings they've seen and whereabouts, and a few people's give us suggestions for locations to go and visit. So that's all greatly appreciated. Oh, we've never been here before. We found it by a bit of a fluke, to be honest. But what a place. That's the easiest trig point I've ever found in my life. Like I said, it was only 30-40 metres from the road, and it weren't really up and hill neither. So anyone who collects them, that's a cracky one to start at. And believe it or not, as we pulled up, an old fella's getting out at car and give me a packet of hot cross buns. I don't know if I look hungry or I look like I need feeding or something, but
Stuff like that seems to happen everywhere you go, where people give you food or try and feed you.
yeah, I must just look hungry. Like I need a good meal or something. I'm trying to lose weight. But you don't want to turn down someone's hospitality, do you? You know, they were nice enough to give them us. Right, we'll carry on going this way for you. There's a bit of a steep path going through here. Bit of a bad incline, so I'll just give you a shot of that before I try and get us down it. I've just had a quick look at map, and them hills I showed you over in distance. And we're right, it is Pendle over there. I don't know if you can see it. So we are quite close to Pendle. That's only about 2 mile away, it's crow flies. So I'm sure you all know there's a lot of strange phenomena gets reported over there. And there's quite a lot of big cat sightings, big black cat sightings. So we'll keep his eyes out. But if anyone who's seen one, or thinks they've seen one, and maybe hasn't mentioned it for fear of ridicule or something like that, this is a safe space. Oh,
I've done it again.
Don's just fell over again. I'll just take camera. There you go, that's not something to do every day, but if you look at Dawn's butt, look, she's covered in mud. But she is alright, she just had a bit of a slip down there. I didn't manage to catch that one on camera, I don't think, but the smell in these woods is amazing. There's mainly pine trees, so you'll not smell of that. Oh, angry woodpecker's been out again, look. Yep, as I was saying, sorry. If anybody has seen anything they're not too sure about, or they think they've seen a big black cat in Lancashire, up moorlands or out like that, if you drop a comment here, it's a safe space. No one will ridicule you, and if they do, they'll get banned straight away. I am liking reading comments from people, like I had a few last night. I got one from a bloke in Wigan, and he swears blind he's seen one on a train track, I think it was, on Metrolink. And it was supposed to have been seen at night time and daytime. Well, these things are about, and there's a lot more sightings than what you'd think. But a lot of people don't bother reporting them, or they go, you know, they get pushed under the carpet type of thing. If anybody does see anything in the background they're not too sure about, because you know yourselves you'll not see at time, if you'd like to leave a comment and a timestamp, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah. Well, we were going to walk that way, but with how Dawn's legs have been lately, I think we're going to go that way, walk further into the woods. I don't fancy taking her down there, to be honest. If she slips down there, good chance she will hurt herself. There she is, look, beautiful. We have had quite a few comments of people saying thanks for sharing your adventures, and they feel like they're coming on a bit of a walk with us or an adventure, so thanks for that, because we don't just look out for strange phenomena, big black cat tracks, or lynx sign or out like that. We do just love getting out in moors or forest or country London, just walking about. You never know what you'll find. Does look a reasonably new woods, this, doesn't it?
Yeah, they don't seem seem to be many thick trees or anything, is there?
Yeah, there's none of the trees that look old, is there? It's mainly birch and pine in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a bit of a path down there, look. But I don't fancy that one. I think we'll keep heading that way.
Yeah.
That don't look like a path, does it? That looks like water runoff.
Yeah.
It must flood up there somewhere. Well, out to all woods and forests and stuff we've walked around lately in Lancashire. These do seem safest with trees like. There's not many widowmakers or dead limbs or anything hanging. But the paths are a bit treacherous. They're very steep and they're very slippy. So if anybody with ailments or disablements, I'd just take it very easy. Make sure you take somebody with you and just take your time. Or even better, just stick to the top, because I think we've made a bit of a mistake coming down this way, but we've half committed ourselves, so we're just going to take us time and get down as safe as we can. Just to show you what I mean with these paths. I mean, that's quite an easy bit to get down in it. Then you get here. Oh, old slippy rock. It's very loose gravel. Just to give you a bit of a bearing of where we are. If anyone knows the area and knows Pendle Hill, that's the road at bottom of Pendle Hill. You know, that takes you up to the car park at top. So that's to just give you a bit of an idea of where we are. And we'll keep going that way for you. Well, if you come from it from this side, I can see why there's a trig point at the top of it. I think we found that by a bit of a fluke. So if anyone is after trig point round here, what's it called? Back lane road's best way to get to it. Because walking up that would be a bit of a nightmare. The ground, it's like a
sandy mud.
Yeah, it's very sandy. It's like fish tank gravel mixed with soil. So it's all loose, there's not much grip. So it is a bit treacherous underfoot. So to anybody who is walking around in these, they think to themselves, oh, I like, look at that, I'll go and have a wander. Just be careful, because it is very slippy. Look at that one though.
That's a spooky one.
I tell you, I do love a spooky tree.
Yeah.
It sets tone, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm not too sure where to go now. Looks like someone's been down there on a bit of a old scrambler or something, more to mark, so.
That way. Looks like a game trail or a little path. Or
yeah.
Go that way anyway.
I think we'll cut ourselves a bit of a path that way.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to go that way, but before we do, I thought I'd give you a bit of a shot of that up there, look. How smart's that look?
It's smart, isn't it?
I think we're going to have a bit of a closer look at that. Yeah. So, down at the bottom, it does look to be older parts at Woods. I'm sure you can see. There's a significant change in how thick the trees are compared to at the top. So I think the woods has started down here and nature's took its course and it's slowly climbing up the hill. Oh, I see a bit of summit over there, I'm not sure what that is. We'll go that way. I weren't going to come this close up to them, but I couldn't walk past without showing you that. Just look at that there, that dry stone wall. I don't know how they managed to build that, but all credit to them.
That's crazy.
Highly skilled is that. I was going to say that's probably a job apprentice got, but well, how well built that is. That must have took somebody a long time. You have to give them credit for that, ain't you? I mean, what's that? 40 foot, more or less straight down, and they've angled it like that. And I bet if you put a bubble on that, I bet it'd be a perfect 40 degrees on top of the wall. We'll keep going that way. Just to give you another shot of that look from there now. That is crazy. Right, I were going to give you a look at that, weren't I? Yeah. See, that's what I like about walking out woods and moorland and stuff. You never know what you're seeing. Something will take you that way, or something will divert you that way.
Yeah, and you never know what you're going to find.
Yeah, a lot of people say to us, why don't you look on Google Maps first and see where you're going? You're walking about clueless like you're lost. Well, that's what we like. When we get back, we do have a look and a little research about stuff we've found us in, but we just like walking into unknown for the first time. Seems to have a lot more to it. Well, I think that were an old ladder. Someone's up and built to get up onto that branch there.
Yeah.
I think it's a kid up and building a bit of a den. There's a bit of scrap wood there, look.
Yeah, it does look like the start of a den.
Oh, they're a lot better doing that than they are sat in the bedrooms playing an Xbox, aren't they?
Look out for a tree formation. All different chunks coming out of it.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's trying to make us a chair, look. Right, we'll keep going this way. What's that? Oh, it's just a dog.
I did think it was something else out corner me eye for a second.
I did too.
Oh, well, yeah, look at that straight to me.
It's as soon as they see you, isn't it? We'll keep going that way. Just to give you a shot of that one, look. Well, I'm sure you'll just think she's just fell over again, so I am thinking about getting one of them big inflatable bowls. I'm not sure what they call, but I'm sure you'll know what I mean.
What, strap them round there?
Yeah, rubber rings or something. You need something. Your balance is getting worse, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've made it down there in one piece.
Yeah, you are doing good, sweetheart. Just give you a shot of my mate Pendler, look. Just give you a shot of that, look. I do like trees like that, your double barrelled ones. When you get down to the trunk, it looks like they're almost entwined, doesn't it? It is one tree. I do like the double barrelled ones.
Yeah, trees are cool. I like how nature makes them look weird.
Yeah. You can't help but think like, how long's it been there? How many people's walked past it? Has anybody buried out underneath it? What's it in? I mean, it gives you all them type of feelings, doesn't it, walking around it, Woods? Yeah, look at that, that's some size of a tree, that one there, isn't it, look?
It is.
Oh, fire. When that one goes down, it's going to make a bank. Thought I heard something then. Nope.
Whilst Wayne's off exploring up there, I just thought I'd show you this tree. Look at the size of that, that's come down. It's a good job that it's fell that way into the wood, because if it had fell that way into the road, it would have took some shifting.
See what I mean? Now we have a weird knack for finding stuff. Look how long that's been there. I must be Port Womble or something. It don't matter where I am, how remote or barren, I always seem to find something. Makes you wonder what somebody were doing out here. Digging holes, but can't see any. Well, you've seen how old it is, guys. That could have been 30, 40 years back, so we'll keep going that ways for you. That's something you don't see every day. I don't know what camera's picking it up. The tree that's actually fell off top up there. And it's still alive. It's hanging upside down. Looks like roots, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay. Just makes you want to see if you can climb up it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we'll keep going that way. Well, I'm not sure now whether to walk down there or walk up there. What do you think?
That way.
Away we go. Some big mushrooms there, don't?
Oh, they're massive, aren't they?
I'm never quite sure if they're edible or not, so I've always found with mushrooms you're better off steering on the side of caution, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, we've just come across this. I can't think of any reason at all why it should be here. And it's got chicken mesh going all around it, I don't know if you can see. But there's net in the middle of it.
No, I thought it's a big hole or a shaft, but it don't look like it.
Yeah, I'd have thought it were blocking something off, but I can't come across with anything while that's near. So if anyone knows, please leave a comment. Well, there's that one down there, look. We've just come across another one here. I really can't think of a reason why they'd be there. I know it's net spooky, oh, what's that for? Someone's boarded off a grave out daft like that. Well, just ain't got foggiest why they're there. Unless it were to protect them trees up while they were growing or something, they've chucked some seeds down and they don't want animals eating them. That's about the best thing I can come up with.
It's interesting though.
There's a lot of that black mould on these trees though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, that's a very true sign for woods. We'll keep going that way. Just look at that, how it's starting to wrap itself around there, look. And then that's wrapping itself around that one. You're going to end up 3 or 4 trees all wrapped up together.
There is, isn't there?
Well, I am enjoying walking around these woods. I hope the rest of you enjoying it too. There is another woods to the side over there. I think we might try that on a different day.
Yeah, sounds fun.
They're a bit bigger than we first thought of these, aren't they? Look at that there, look how it's been all day in the middle.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So you just can't think of some people's logic, can you? I know. I've got a new brake disc and a new shock absorber I need getting rid of. Let's go for a walk in Woods. It just don't make sense.
It doesn't. Half it's junk to find in these woods. It's like, how far up we had to walk it to get it in them?
I know. It's not like we found little things, is it? We found chest freezers and all sorts in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like there's a bit of an hole there, look.
I was just about to say that.
No, it's just where trees fell down, look. From down there, it look like entrance to something, didn't it? What still? I bet something's been living in it. Happened a badger, a fox or something. Something could have took shelter in it.
Does look a nice place to have a little resting shelter if you're an animal.
Well, we hope we're not boring you too much. We are trying to keep these videos a little bit longer clips, so I'm sure you can tell none of us are exactly used to being on camera. No, I don't think we're doing so bad. Sorry about that, I just cut camera off. There were old chap wandering past with his dogs. Don't want to catch people on camera without the permission, you know what I mean? Well, like I was saying, we're trying to make these little clips a little longer. And people are saying how relaxing they are and they enjoy walking about with us. Well, after a while, you start feeling like you're obliged to say something to. You know what I mean? I'm not David Attenborough, but I do like to waffle. Does seem a bit strange wandering out woods talking to a camera. Did you hear that down there then?
Yeah, it were over that way.
It didn't sound so big, whatever it were, so I'm not sure what that were. Probably a rodent or a bird.
Oh, like you're the swamp.
Yeah, I see what you mean. You won't fancy wandering in there in dark, would you?
No.
I'll put a mocker on you there. There's a bit of a path that way, and I think that will eventually lead us back to the car. I think we should walk into there.
Yeah, me too.
Try and get into the thick of them, see if we can find out.
Yeah.
To watch your feet there, sweetheart, it's a bit slippy.
Thank you.
Oh, from past experience, this is around time deer start getting up in it, wondering about being a bit more active, but so far we haven't seen anything. We'll keep looking, we keep listening. Wait, what do you think now? That way?
Yeah.
No, that way.
That way.
That way. That someone's had a bit of a fire there, hasn't it?
It does.
And they've been up with an axe. Oh, that's axe cut. That's axe cut too. Tell you can't beat Lancashire, can you? I know I say it a lot, but it is absolutely beautiful. Well, we were going to have a coffee time on that. Not too sure what it is. It's got the initials
K-E-R.
K-E-R wrote on top of it.
And it's got a groove on each side.
Yeah. But it's just started to rain. There's the trick point we originally started at. And car's only a couple hundred metre down there. So I think we're going to go and have his coffee time in car today as a one-off.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Let's get you back to the car before it starts raining, eh?
Yeah.
We'll carry on this way. Well, I don't know if anyone's watched this video from yesterday, but you see what I mean? When you can't sit top of Pendle Hill, 5-10 minutes it's going to rain. It proves itself right every time. Let's show you this car park, look. This is on Back Lane in Sabden. Great place to park. It's not gated, so you don't get locked in. And there's no charge as well, it's free. So, price is right. I don't know if you can see up there, distance, look. There's a trig point front car park. So if anybody does collect them, I know there's a few people out there. If you park here, it's only 140 metres that way. Well, there you have it. The conclusion of a walk. So I hope you've enjoyed coming with us. We have enjoyed walking around them ones. And there was a bit more to the side, other side of the road that we haven't been round, so keep an eye out for them in future. We are going to come back and have a wander around there. But what a cracking woods. Very accessible. Good place to park. The tracks inside were a bit boggy underfoot, like a bit slippy, and some of them were steep. But if you walk round to the left instead of right, it does take you around a bit of an easier way. But we didn't twig that and took way back, so
Yeah.
hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. Thanks very much to everyone who sent us his comments and left likes and thumbs up and all that type of stuff and subscribed. So, thank you very much.
And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do, because we'll be making more videos. And turn your notifications on, then you'll get notified when we put a new one up.
Good night.